like I'm in my look, my hair's done, like I feel now good about myself.
Listen, I wanted you to know something.
Damn,
This
boy,
is
you
your
lost
time.
life.
Have fun.
Shit.
Like, this is an opportunity to meet an amazing person that could inspire you even more, and have fun with it. Like, be grateful for this moment, stay in the moment, shine with your heart bright, and just pace yourself. It's a conversation with someone who, you know, you can look up to, and someone who is focusing on skincare, and you obviously really love her brand, and share that with her.
Absolutely, and I understand.
And have fun with it. Like, have fun with whatever you do.
Mommy, I'll call you or Dad will call you when we're in there, okay?
I love you so much.
I love you.
You want to catch it?
The little cute
No,
press on.
no, I don't do it because I want my nails to look like pretty. I just do it because I just like the nails.
Yeah, Rose is the same.
Are we good? Today, I sit with a true powerhouse. Whether you know her from her iconic film roles or her stunning red carpet moments. And now she's taking the beauty world by storm with her own skincare line. Please welcome the beautiful, the talented, the visionary, SCARLETT JOHANSSON.
Yay! Oh my goodness, what a wonderful introduction. Can I carry you with me everywhere?
Yes, I would love to be with you. Maybe we should do like a shopping day or something.
Oh, a shopping day.
That would
Now
be
you're
fun.
talking.
And then maybe we can get boba together. I see that you like your boba.
I ordered my boba, and you said you tried it once and you liked the texture of it.
Yeah, I honestly do. I haven't really explored too much of
The world of boba.
But yes, let's get right into it. You have lived so many lives on screen and you have such fun projects coming out. What's something surprising or unexpected that people wouldn't know or would never guess about you?
You know, I think probably at the end of the day, I would say that like the biggest role of my life is being a mom. That's something that's really the most I value the most is my family. I have 2 children. I have a daughter who's around the same age as you. She's 10 and a half, so a little younger than you. And then I have a son who's 3 and a half. And I'm a very hands-on mom. That's really like what that's how I identify. So I would say I have lived many lives on screen, but I would say my greatest role is being a mom.
I love that. I love that so much. That really touches me in the heart because motherhood is really cool.
Yeah, moms are cool. They are.
When I watch my mom, I'm like, she works so hard and she does everything for us. And she, I see all that work.
Oh my goodness, wow, you're so appreciative. That's very unusual because I think a lot of parents, they hope that their children someday will grow up and become adults. And then maybe when they have their own children, they'll be able to recognize all of the work, as you said, that parents put into, taking care of their kids. But it's very rare that you meet another kid that is so appreciative of, the work their parents put into making their lives fulfilled. So that's awesome.
Thank you. I know you have a deep love for both music and skincare. If you could describe your skincare line, the Outset, in 3 words, but with a little melody, how would you sing it?
I would say clean, gentle, effective.
Oh, that sounded really good. Honestly, the way you put that together, like it was like such a perfect melody.
Oh, well, thank you.
I love that. And you just like took it out and you're like, okay, I'll do it really
You know what
quick.
I mean? You just gotta let it rip.
You gotta let it flow.
Flow.
Yes, absolutely, flow. You are known for your radiant skin, and now you have turned that glow into a skincare line of your own. What inspired the Outset, and how did you go from being a fan of skincare and now being the mastermind behind it?
Well, I have to say that when I was a little bit older than you, I started getting acne, and I really had acne from probably like puberty, so like 12-ish till I was an adult, like through my my early adulthood into my 20s and beyond. And when I was a little older than you, when I was a teenager, a lot of the messaging behind having acne was like, oh, your skin is dirty, you have to clean it. And so I would use a lot of products that were really harsh, thinking that they were making my skin better. But in fact, they were disturbing my skin barrier, which is like this, it's basically your skin's sort of protective layer that keeps all the bad stuff out and keeps the good stuff in. And when it disturbs that, you can have a lot of like irritation and acne breakouts and stuff like that. And I didn't realize that's what the products that I was using were doing. And so it wasn't until I started really I was terrified of using anything with oil or moisturizer in it because I thought it would break me out. But actually, that's what I needed to do. I needed to be gentle on my skin and hydrate it so that it could heal itself. And it was when I started doing that my skin actually did improve. So I created this skincare line for people that have sensitive skin. And I really love hearing from people whose, skin has hugely improved by using the Outset. It's so meaningful.
And also, I've been using it, and my sister. My sister has so sensitive skin, and also me. And it's just really hard for us to try to like use washes, like face wash, and we're like I get like this huge rash here on my side.
Yeah.
Like it just turns so red. I'm like, Mom, like I cannot do this. And then she actually, when you sent me all this stuff, I was like, I'm curious to try this. And then she looked at it and she told me that it was for preteens. So I was like, oh my God, this is so perfect. And I tried it. And my favorites is the lip gloss and also the stuff that like with the dryness of your skin. Because I get really bad dryness, especially when I'm in different weather changes very quickly. And also in New York, it's very cold. So it works out for me a lot.
That's great. Yeah, and I, like I said, my daughter is 10 and a half and she's been really using a lot of skincare now too, because she's like, starting to, a lot of self-care, these rituals that we, adults have now are adopted by, preteens like yourself. And so she's starting to use all, face wash and moisturizer and explore these different products. And I always get a little nervous because like you said, you don't know what's in them. And there could be chemicals that have a lot of actives that are made for older skin. So luckily at the outset, we wouldn't have sent the products to you if you couldn't use them. The products are so gentle and they're really free of like fragrance and nut allergens and gluten and they're really made for the most sensitive skin. So I feel safe with her using it too.
Well, that leads me to my question. I know your daughter Rose and I are around the same age, and something tells me that she inspires you to help young ones build a healthy relationship with their own confidence. As a mother and the Outset founder, what does confidence mean to you?
What a great question. I think confidence to me means really being okay, with not knowing stuff. I think to me that's a really important thing, and it shows that you're actually, you feel secure in yourself, that you can be curious about stuff you don't know. And that to me is what confidence is. And I really always encourage Rose to, sometimes, we want to feel like we know everything, even if we don't, because, we think that's what being confident is. But in reality, it really prevents us from learning new things. And, I always encourage Rose to be curious and to ask questions, and also be okay with admitting, hey, I didn't know that before, and now I do. And that's cool.
I love that. And that's like the main thing with confidence, I feel like. So now let's have a little fun. Let's change it up. We are going to do some fun yes or no questions.
Oh, good. I love yes or no's.
Okay, let's start. Has Colin ever tried out his SNL sketches on you before the show?
I would say, well, he doesn't try out this. Actually, that's not true. I would say yes, because obviously Colin and I live together, my husband, and so I'm with him a lot while he writes at home a lot, and so I'm with him as he's writing stuff. Like for example, for the SNL 50th anniversary that was recently, he wrote a 12-minute musical, and so He was, yeah, it was really long. It was wow. And so every time I would come home, he was listening to all these different songs from different musicals, Broadway musicals like Cats or Les Mis or or Wicked or all these different shows. And so I do actually I am involved in the creative process, and sometimes I'll even get to read some of his sketches before the rest of the SNL writers and cast do. So that's pretty cool.
Wow. So you get like the secret.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh, okay.
Behind the scenes.
Yes, behind the scenes. Acting was always your childhood dream.
That's true. Yes, I wanted to be an actor since even before I was younger than you. I was like 7, 8, even I think when I was like 3, 4.
Wow.
Yeah, and my mom didn't let me act when I was that little because I think she wanted to make sure it was something I actually really wanted to do. I mean, because you're working, it's hard. You have to sacrifice a lot as a kid when you're working, and you want to make sure that it's something that you really feel passionate about.
And something that you want to do, and just making sure when you get older and you're like, okay, this is actually something that I really want to do and want to put my life to.
Right, exactly.
When stepping into your new film with Wes Anderson, was there a moment on set where you thought, wow, this is so Wes Anderson?
Absolutely. So we were shooting in Germany, which the country of Germany has no desert, right? It's definitely not, there's no deserts around it. There was a scene where the movie took place in a desert. And so instead of flying to a location that had a desert, we actually shot the scene in a sand quarry. So it was basically a place where they grind down and like stone and make sand.
That's cool.
Yeah, which is so cool. And so it looked like we were in the desert, but we were actually in a big, almost sand factory, I would say. So that was a big Wes Anderson moment.
Wow, yeah. That's insane. To just make something that was not there to reality.
Yeah, it was
insane.
It was insane. It looked really crazy.
In Jurassic World Rebirth, you play Zora Bennett. So are the dinosaurs the real stars in your son's eyes?
That's a very good question. Yeah, I mean, my son would be blown away by those dinosaurs because they look so real.
They do.
Yeah, they really, really do. And so I think he would just, especially because he's 3.5, he would be like, how is this even possible? Because he would think it was real. So for sure. Me, he'd be like, oh, I see that woman every day. She's the woman that pours my Cheerios. Dinosaurs, next level for sure.
I love that. With the Outset's motto, be gentle on yourself, do you think we all need to be a little kinder to ourselves, and both in skincare and in our life?
I think that, yes, I do think it's really important to be gentle on yourself. And it's something that you learn. It's so wonderful that messaging is hitting someone like your age, because that was not something that was necessarily a part of my vocabulary when I was your age. And so I'm so grateful that even, my daughter being almost the same age as you, that's a message that she's more aware of. Because it is so important to give yourself a break. I think we can be particularly, you'll probably relate to this because you're obviously very professional and, you have very high standards, I can tell, but, you can sometimes put a lot of pressure on yourself to be perfect and, get frustrated when things aren't just right. Yeah. And that can really break you down over periods of time. And it's important to be like, oh yeah, we're all just human. We all make mistakes, and that's actually what makes us so similar to one another,
And you have to be cautious on yourself, even with skincare. It could really, because if you're washing your face, and you got to be gentle with your face, you got to be I got to take care of it. It's something that's it's only one time, so
right? One
face, so you got to keep it clean and take care of it the way you would take care of yourself.
Right, that's right. It's really important to have consistency with your skincare, and you do it every day, and it's part of also, I think, treating yourself too. So you take the time to take care of your body, which is really important, I think.
What is next for Scarlett Johansson and the Outset?
What is next for Scarlett Johansson and the Outset? Well, we are launching our Lip Oasis colors.
Ooh.
Yeah, which I'll tell you my daughter Rose is very excited about because lip gloss is everything right now.
I love lip gloss.
Love lip gloss. I love lip gloss too, but a lot of lip glosses for me are really sticky and tacky.
Yes.
Yeah, which is get like your hair gets stuck in them and like.
Yes.
Yeah, so we made a lip gloss that's got it's almost like skincare for your lips, and it's really, really hydrating, and now it comes in these 3 really cute colors. And we made these colors so that they could look good on all different people and that as many people could enjoy them and participate as possible. And I think you're gonna love them too.
I'm excited. I love different colors of lip gloss and I love lip gloss.
Yeah.
Lip gloss is everything to me.
I know. I'm keyed in because of my daughter. I know exactly that lip gloss is everything right now. And I love lip gloss too. And so it's really fun that we first started out with our clear and it's so popular that we were like, we got to do the colors because, you know, like need a little pop of color in your life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sitting down with me
My
and
pleasure.
really giving me this time. I'm like more inspired than ever.
Oh, how wonderful. It was such a pleasure to meet you and you're so inspiring. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you so much.
Sweetheart. Thank you. Oh, how wonderful. Yay. You did so great.
Thank you.
You're so
We have
talented.
to do a selfie together.
Oh, great. Of course we do.
But first, let me take a selfie.
Yes.
How wonderful. Okay, where's the right place to do it? Anywhere?
Do it here.
Okay. Is that your dog?
Yeah, that's I'll show him. Love it.
Cute. Wait, let me see. Oh my God. Look at her dog. Look at her dog. Of course that's your dog.
He's a
like a little
Pomeranian.
powder puff. You do?
I have a black Pomeranian.
Oh,
He's white and his name is Money Bundles. And my sister has a brown one.
oh my
He's
gosh.
one, and he's actually, his name is Louis V for Louis Vuitton.
Well, like it's exciting and everything is.
Oh my god, it smells so good.
Cute. Perfect. I want to see you do it. I want to see you do it.
I'm like $10 too.
I used to do like ballerina splits, but I really can't do it anymore.
So do you like any kind of cheese? Like what kind?
I kind of like Parmesan cheese.
Really? What about mozzarella?
No.
No?
No.
Oh my God, I can't get it. Thank you. I'm like, it's over, it's spinning.